Okay, so hello Zainab. For first of all, can you introduce yourself and your university maybe?
Okay, so my name is Zeinab. I'm from Niger and I'm studying computer science at Chess University, Ghana.
So today I'm gonna ask you some questions about the customer behavior in your country and what was the reason to that. So to kick things off, could you share your overall impression of the consumer landscape in your country and what are some key characteristic or trend that you've noticed?
Okay, so I think the consumer behavior in my country is, let's say, moderate because local enterprise are not in the picture of competition, only how to say, only external enterprises like Move, Orange, Airtel in the side of telecommunication.
Okay, so it's kind of moderate. And what do you think the main reason? Maybe like the cost or service or other aspect that you think that the people in your country tend to consider those things when they want to buy something in the market.
So when it comes to telecommunication, I think the choice is because of maybe pricing and the services they offered, and from food and beverages, cultural reasons, I think.
So mainly because of the price or cost that it takes to do the procurement. Okay. And then moving on to the next question. Um, are there any dominant brands or the most popular brand in your country that can affect the consumer, and what do you think they can do that? What's the reason they can influence your people to buy their brand?
Okay, as for me, I think the most popular brand is uh it is a local one. It's who do you know, sir? And I think people it influence the behaviors of consumers because of prices. Their things are less cheaper, and that influences uh consumer to buy the products there.
So it's a local brand. Can you spell the name?
Uh, who do you know, sir?
Mm-hmm.
HOUDOU uh, space YOUNOUSA.
What stuff that they focus on selling? Like, is it a FMCG company or other company?
Pardon, can you repeat, please?
Your local brand that you already say before, what things that they focus on? Is it like selling food, selling beverage, or what thing that they focusing on?
Food, beverages, I think anything you want,
Oh,
but mostly food.
they provide anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay, so if is we speaking about legal and government, do you think that what legal factors or maybe regulation that implement in your country that can give a effect in the customer behavior? Like for example, in my country, in Indonesia, our government is forcing the people to buy from the local market to, encourage and embracing our economic more stronger. And I want to know, is that also implement in your country, or do you have any regulation that your government do?
Not really. Maybe the regulation can be import-export policies, but the government doesn't force people to buy local products.
So your
And
government
also,
the same thing like government?
uh, your government, you say they force people to buy
Yeah,
uh,
and storage.
local. Okay, so that's not the case in my country.
So what?
They don't.
Okay, continue. What kind of regulation that implement in your country?
The kind of regulation, maybe the pricing regulation, because sometimes when the prices are too high, the government can encourage people to reduce the prices. In my country, mostly when the feast approaches, like the feast after Ramadan and the feast of uh, Eid al-Adha.
Mm.
That's when pricing, the prices go high. They went high, and the regulation that the government did is that when this happened, the government encouraged people to reduce the prices so that everyone can afford
So
what
it
they want.
uh I got it. So it's more like your government is trying to control the price that exists in the market, right?
Yeah.
And it's affected of the culture like from the Muslim religion. But is it also happen with the other religion feasts beside Muslim?
No, because let's say most most of like half of the population, more than half, are Muslims. So
Oh,
they don't even um, they don't even remark when other religions have their feast.
okay, okay. So since your people is mostly Muslim, so the that giving the huge impact is from the Muslim feast, yeah.
Yeah.
And then still about culture, what how does cultural backgrounds and values do you think can influence consumer preference, like why they decide to buy these things rather than the others?
For this, I think what influence culture is maybe in the foods and fashion, because we have in food there are some a group of people that they don't eat that, and so when purchasing they take this into consideration. And in fashion, every culture has their own kind of outfit, so when purchasing they also consider these.
Okay, okay, okay. And then how about the weather? We are talking about climate. Do you think that climate and weather condition in your country can affect those consumer behavior? Are there
Yes, so
any,
much.
yeah, are there any like seasonal variations in the consumer behavior?
Yeah, so mostly my country is known as a hot country and an arid climate. So this influences the consumer preferences, uh, especially regarding clothing, food, and recreational activities. When it when it was during the hot season, there is not so much legumes, vegetables, and the prices of these things become high,
So the weather
and
give a impact.
yeah, it impacts.
Okay. And then I'm gonna talk about the technological constraints. How does the level that you can say, like how your nation have a impact from the technology adoption or advancing in technology that can influence consumer choices, maybe like the globalization and digitalization? Do you have that kind of thing that happen in your country?
I think so. So when it comes to technology, mm, most of the time the internet is so limited. So that that causes infrastructure challenges, and it affects the availability and accessibility of certain products and services.
How about like the social media? Did your local business try to use social media to, you know, advertise their brand and raising awareness and etc.?
Yeah, they did.
It's only for local or also for big company like multinational company, maybe like Nestle or Unilever, if you know.
I think all of them,
Oh,
but mostly they did the kind of advertisement they did. It was not like, when you are watching YouTube, at some point the video stops and you have advertisement that is
yeah.
playing, right?
Yes, yes.
So
So I experienced it too.
in my country, when they want, yeah, when they want to advertise products, people are the one who are playing like a kind of scenario.
Okay. But have you ever seen an advertisement, for example, in YouTube from your local business, or is it only from the big company?
From local business, yeah, I
Ever seen?
I come across, yeah.
Okay, so both company have a strong advertising in social media.
Local company doesn't have a don't have a strong advertisement, but they do have.
Okay, I got it. Because in my country, mostly it's from the big company only. Like local business, not maybe they also do advertising in social media like YouTube ads, but if it's compared to the big company, it's still much more than multinational than for the local business. So I wonder if it's also implemented in your country. Okay.
Yes, it is the same in my country.
Um, I'm finished talking about the technological. And then how about the uh, infrastructure? Like, are there any logistical challenges that maybe your consumer face in, you know, accessing the products or services? Like when they want to buy this product, they facing this issue about the logistic. Do you have, is it happen in your country?
Yeah, it is. Uh, I think the infrastructure in my country are not so good. So when they import some products, it takes time to come in the country. So it affects the accessibility of these products or service.
Is it also happen in the local business?
Local businesses, uh, no, not
No.
in local businesses, no.
Mm. So just in the big company?
For example, one of our local businesses, they are specialized in milk. They produce this milk, and I think they always have stock of milks in the country.
Mhm. Okay. But I kind of curious about your people that prefer to buy from the local store rather than the big company, because it's like a kind of concern in my country to embracing this local store, but in your country the people already aware about this issue. What do you think the reason is?
Can you come again, please?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna repeat. So I'm wondering why in your country the people already aware about the important to buy things from your local store rather than in the big company. Because in my country, it's kind of hard to encourage people, even though it's already do an improvement better before the previous years. I want to know that what do you think the reason is?
So I think the reason can be, uh, right now what I'm thinking the reason can be is two reasons. One of them is the price, and another one is the quality. Maybe what they are looking for in big companies are not so qualified than what they find in local products. And concerning the prices, big companies' prices are most of the time higher than local ones.
Right. So basically, the local business in your country can compete with the big company for their price and the quality. Like they have a super good quality and much cheaper price than the big company. So that's why the people prefer to buy from the local store. Is that true?
Yeah,
Okay. So maybe that's the reason why it doesn't apply in my country because the quality maybe cannot compete enough with the big company. Okay, moving on to the last question about the political situations. Do you think some of the political events or instability can affect the consumer confidence and spending in your country?
and yeah, yes.
What
Uh,
reason?
okay. So you do know that we had a coup
I'm sorry, we
in the
have.
country. We had a coup in the country
Uh-huh.
recently.
Oh,
So, pardon?
recently.
Yeah,
Okay, can you explain more?
yeah. So this affected more the consumer behaviors because when the coup happened, they closed all borders from other countries. Like we are part of ECOWAS, and ECOWAS said he doesn't agree with the coup. We have to, with the previous president have to be on his function, but population doesn't accept. So they close all borders from other countries, from Nigeria, Benin, all other countries except Burkina Faso and Mali. So this affected the consumer behavior because we have another part of our electricity comes from Nigeria. And when they did this, we the electricity is not there is electricity, but most of the time, like in 24 hours, we can be in the dark, let's say uh, 18, 18 hours. Done. Did you get me?
Is it already finished now or still happen?
Uh, even now, the country it's not stable. So
Mhm. But since then, the customer behavior is changing. Is that true?
Yes,
Okay, so
everything, the price of everything become high, and so on.
is there any, protests in your country or just keep silent?
Any what?
I'm sorry?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, since
There,
the price is become higher after that event, um, are the people in your country make a demonstration or protest about that?
no,
No.
they support the actual government, so they are being patient about that.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Last question about this political situation. Are there any political factors that maybe shape the consumer landscape in your country?
Are there any?
Political factors. Like maybe when it comes to near an election or some kind of political stuff, then customer preference in buying things can be changed, or it will be the same in your country.
It will be the same.
Oh, so it's not affected by the
Yeah.
uh okay, I think that's enough for the question that I want to ask to you. Uh I'm sorry for the inconvenience before. It really takes a long time for me to deleting the documents, and I really thank you that you want and willing to give your time to be interviewed by me. And I want to ask about a concern since this is a college assignment, and my lecturer asked me to upload it in YouTube. Do you give me the permission? If it's not, I will make it private in the YouTube channel.
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I am okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Zainab, for today. Have a great day because you
Yeah.
still have a class after this, right?
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you too.
The
Have a nice
spirit.
day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.